Hello and welcome to today's 10-minute workout. Today we're around to legs again, but before I start I just wanted to say a little something on Black Lives Matter. It's such an enormous subject at the moment, and I feel I do not want my silence to be misconstrued as compliance. I decided not to post anything on my Facebook and Instagram pages at the moment while this is going on, and I was unsure about what I should post about it. I am in a mixed marriage with now mixed heritage, mixed race children, but none of this seems relevant to the plight of those who have been through such hardships and been taking the brunt of such racism. Now, I grew up in Hull, which is not very ethnically diverse, but we all grew up as children in Hull, attending and going to the William Wilberforce Museum, William Wilberforce being instrumental in the abolition of the slave trade, and we grew up with that proud history and knowledge of black history. And now I don't feel I've always done the right thing. I don't have memory of when I've done the wrong thing, but I don't think that means I've always done the right thing. I endeavour in the future to always take the stand when I believe something is unjust. And so therefore, let's get on with our legs. So we're having to go through some of the leg exercises again, because there are so many leg exercises, only so many leg exercises one can do. So we're going to start off with squats, which I do feel a lot of people are regularly scared of. But all I want you to do, first of all, is fold at the hips. Allow your body to come forwards. Don't get too stressed about whether your knees are going forwards over your toes. Squeeze through your thighs. Draw in through your tummy, tuck your bottom under, and come up tall, dropping the shoulders, drawing in, squeezing your glutes, squeezing your thighs, sticking your bottom backwards, taking the weight back through your heels. Good. I was really nervous about saying that earlier, by the way. I promised to do these in one take, but that probably took 2 or 3. It's a difficult subject, but we need to talk about it, and that's what's important. Good. Squeezing your thighs, squeezing your glutes. Brilliant. Warming up through the ankles, lifting up one heel, come up tall and swap. I've thought about so many ways to approach it. My kids being mixed race, my marriage, my heritage, my dad's dad. We don't know his heritage. He was dark-skinned, dark-haired. He refused to tell anybody. His parents didn't tell him where he was from. It's interesting. Pushing the heel down, squeezing your thigh, squeezing your glutes. Dropping the shoulders, broadening your chest. Brilliant. Keeping the hips level. Nice, legs wide, toes pointing out. Up tall, bend your knees, open your knees. Lovely. Dropping your tailbone straight down. But as soon as I can, I'm going to take my kids to the William Wilberforce Museum. Check out my Facebook or Instagram. I've got my post on there about it. It's a fantastic place. Anyone watching from Hull? All the school kids go round. Stay at the bottom. Good. Fantastic education. Straightening one leg at a time. Good. Keeping your bottom tucked under and your tummy in. Good, and coming up, back up. So that's a little bit of a warm-up. We're going to do these split squats, and this is perhaps one of my favourite exercises as far as the legs are concerned. And I rarely add too much weight to these, to be honest. I think they're pretty good on their own. So pull up on the back toe, toes pointing forwards. If you were to bring your legs together, your feet would be hip width apart. You're tall and your back knee is heading down towards the floor. Now, I don't mind if these are just shallow. Squeeze through the thighs to pull yourself back up again. So let's do 10, back knee down to the floor and draw up. Draw up through the heel. 2, the heel does not go down to the floor like this, it stays up. 3, did I skip one? 3, 4, don't want to cheat, squeeze everything. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're going to swap legs. Now, what I didn't tell you at the beginning of all of this is we're going to do this 3 times round, and that's going to be today's workout. So swapping legs, tucking the bottom under, allowing that back knee to bend a little bit, but pulling high up on the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, coming up tall, dropping the shoulders. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Swap legs again. Remember, just go as far as you feel comfortable to, but doing it as strict as you possibly can. Hips pointing forwards, drop the shoulders, tuck the bottom under. 1, 2, 3, 4, good work. 5, 6, 7, 8, pulling up through the heel. 9, 10, swap legs. So these are split squats. They're not stepping into lunges. They're really good for alignment, by the way. Both knees pointing forwards. We're nearly there. 1, make sure you're not too wide. I was a little bit wide there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's my knee clicking, can you hear it? 10, good. Clicking without pain is fine, as long as it doesn't get worse. Swap legs again, so we've got 10 on each leg. 1, bottom tucked under, drop your shoulders. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 2 more. 10, swap sides again. Up tall, bottom tucked under, off we go. 1, 2, 3, pulling up through that heel. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Amazing. Bring the legs in. So I want to do a few hamstrings here. Legs are already wobbly. But what we're going to do is a backwards lunge and then a hamstring exercise. So we're going to do a small backwards lunge here, come up tall, tap the toe, and then forwards. We're going to swap legs. Backwards lunge, tap. Good, so let's do 10 of these. 3. Hopefully they're not too hard after we've just done the split squats. 4. 5. 6. So these are those RDLs that we've done before. 7. RDL. 8. Remember, these can be as small as you like. Be small. 9. 10. Brilliant. Now I completely planned to talk you guys through those a little bit more, so I hope I didn't lose you on them and everyone went a little bit wobbly and off track a little bit there. So let me give you a little bit of time to practice them for the second set, and we're going to do 3 sets of those. So remember, you're stepping back. It can be down into a full lunge, or it can just be a little dip back, and then the RDL. So the RDL, everything's pointing forwards, you slide that leg back and then it comes back in. Lots of tapping on the floor to get your balance, or something next to you is just fine. A tree would be just fine. Okay, so a second set of these. Up tall, everything pointing forwards, step back and up, RDL. Other leg, step back, RDL. Keep that balance going, step back. Can't hold on to that tree. Six. Keep breathing. Here we go again, back. Surprisingly easier, these step back lunges here, than the split squats that we did, she says, falling over, step back. Good. Anything that you step into is going to be a little bit easier than still, down and up, because you haven't got that momentum taking you forwards. So, last set of these. Hands in your hips. I put my mat out, but I'm actually this side of it because the tree's too low. Okay, so with that right leg to start with, step back, hamstring, step back, hamstring. Make sure you don't do the hamstring bit too quickly. 3, 4. I can tell my hamstrings are going to be sore from this tomorrow. I hope you guys are all right. 6. Hamstrings are so important. Woo! 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so quads and hamstrings mostly work today. Let's do a couple of stretches. It's quite spiky, this tree, to hold on to. We'll do a stretch for 20 seconds each hamstring and 20 seconds each quad, starting with the quads, of course. Good. So I'll be continuing probably up to number 10 of these 10-minute workouts. We're on number 8 still at the moment. And then we'll have a rethink as to what we're going to do. Other leg. I don't want to flood the channel with lots of samey stuff. So we'll have a think. Give me a comment in the comment box if there's anything that you're interested in particularly doing. Hamstring, so sticking one leg forwards and your bottom back. This is really tight from what we've just done there, so I hope you guys are feeling all right. Make sure we stretch it off nicely here, and if you have a roller, you can roll through your hamstrings as well. Good. And the other side. Other big news of the day, one child back at school. 1 year 6 child back at school who seemed to have enjoyed it. Wasn't too stressful. Much easier here, I have to say, with 2. Did have a husband though, which is always a little bit difficult. Anyway, so I hope you've enjoyed that 10 minutes of legs. And I feel free to give me a comment in the comment box. Please like and share with your friends, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another body part for you. Sounds a bit sinister, but anyway, take care guys, bye.